What is going on, everybody? My name is Steddurz, and welcome to the first ever season of the Steddurz Mini Draft League. Recently, me and my friends saw a bunch of TikToks about Pokemon Draft League and thought they would be a lot of fun. Most of us had never done it before, so the four of us got together and thought we'd try it out as a mini version. So far, it's been a ton of fun, and we are hoping to continue it into Champions and then eventually with more people. But firstly, if you don't know what a Draft League is, it's a style of play where each coach will draft a certain amount of Pokemon, and then each week we will battle each other for seeding in playoffs. Now, we're not only doing this for fun, there's actual money on the line. The winner will receive a prize pool of $100. Mainly, I needed a reason for these guys to actually try, but when money is on the line, why wouldn't you? The rules are simple. VGC doubles format, which is bring 6 Pokemon and then battle with 4 in a best of 3 set. We are competing on Pokemon Showdown as both Braden and Tommy haven't been playing competitive for very long, but they wanted to give it a shot. As you'll see, just because someone hasn't been playing for very long doesn't mean they don't have a chance. But with that being said, this is week 1 against Braden. We've already had the draft, so if you want to see that, the VOD will be posted alongside this video, as well as the full stream of these battles. So check that out if you want to. All battles will be streamed live on my Twitch at twitch.tv/Steddurz. So if you want to see these live, go ahead and check me out there. And finally, don't forget to like and subscribe. This format is very fun and there's going to be more battles along the way. So if you're excited, let me know. Also, heads up, Braden and I were in the same Discord, so we couldn't really talk about what our game plans or what we were thinking about during the battle. That's going to change. In future battles, I'll be able to talk, so I apologize for not being able to talk as much during my battle. But with that out of the way, here is week 1 against Beanway. Braden actually had a really good draft in my opinion, and he really centered around the Dondozo and Tatsugiri, drafting Pokemon that he thought could actually really help him. So with that being said, I specifically planned this week around the Dondozo and Tatsugiri. So with this set being completely centered around Tatsugiri and Dondozo, I wanted to kind of build 2 different strategies. One of them being Sceptile and this throat spray strategy that I found before. The goal with Sceptile is that we're going to roar and use our throat spray, which then triggers our burden, boosting up our speed. As you can see down here, I have, how the heck, there we go. That is much better. You can see everything. I built him pretty fast. It's 252, or it's max speed, max special attack with a little bit of special defense, which puts us over that 172. So he's pretty fast. He's pretty fast. With a modest nature boosting up that special attack. So once the throat spray goes off, +2 special attack with throat spray, +2 speed with unburden, and then his teammate, which is exactly what I wanted to do with this, which is a Drought Setter and Torkoal with Helping Hand, Will-O-Wisp, Stealth Rock, and Weather Ball. And this dude is fat. He is slow. He is fat. And this is really what my main strategy was with these two, was to outspeed as best I can, because he didn't really have any Trick Room setters, but he did have he had an opportunity with rain, so I was prepared for a weather fight. Giving the item the Heat Rock on Torkoal and making this dude just fat as much as possible with a calm nature. I also decided to bring in Incineroar, and if you haven't noticed, I wanted to use Shiny Incineroar because I actually have one that I found randomly and I love it. I actually really like Shiny Incineroar. It's fun. But this is a basic Rocky Helmet knockoff set with Fake Out, Parting Shot, and Flare Blitz to add on to it, but he's also extremely bulky. I wanted to make sure I could live hits with this team and make sure that we can return the damage as well. So it's a very fat and it's a very attack heavy team. The next member we have on our team is Farigiraf. I brought Farigiraf purely as a screen setter, but I also wanted him to be able to get some good attack off as well. And so I know most people are using him as a Trick Room setter, which is great. I decided to use that on Dusclops instead. But with the Light Clay and the Armor Tail, I really wanted to make sure that he could get these off and have them stay as long as possible. So he's not as bulky, but he still has max HP, so it's giving me a little bit of room there. And really, I use him as a last resort on what this strategy is. But he's also relatively slow with 60 speed, and so he could also be used in the Trick Room. The next Pokemon I did want to bring is Dusclops, and purely the reason I drafted Dusclops was for Trick Room. I think he is an amazing Trick Room setter, so that's exactly what I'm using him as. I'm also bringing Shadow Balls, Pain Split, and Haze because of that Dondozo Tatsugiri Commander set. I just want to avoid that as much as possible. I made him as fat as possible, and I made him so that he can dish out hits and receive hits as best as he could. He's also extremely slow. And the final Pokemon I brought was Galarian Wheezing with Neutralizing Gas. That is hard to say. Purely as kind of a surprise, you can see that I have Explosion on there. I wanted to kind of be able to bring in Dusclops and use Explosion as like a last resort. and just like surprise Brayden with a win there. But again, he is also extremely bulky. And he's kind of annoying. He's got toxic spikes. He's just supposed to be there to just annoy the heck out of somebody. But that is our week 1 team. Let's hop right into the battle.
It's like your friggin' Galarian Weezing just in front of everything.
Yeah. Okay, ready? I'm gonna start the timer. This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Owie.
You are such a loser with this toxic strat.
What are you talking about?
I saw this, dude. This strat is mean.
I don't know what you're talking about. This isn't a strat. I just forgot to choose an item.
You forgot to choose an item, so you left Toxic Orb on it?
Oh, you're timed on your moves. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah. You're faster than me, too, now. Come on, buddy.
Stealthy Rocky.
Okay. I really hope this works, because if this doesn't work, I'm going to be so sad. It does fail. I figured. Get this thing out of here, man.
Oh, wait. Dude, I'm so focused right now. You are faster. Inner focus.
Oh, that's such a good Terra.
Live. No.
There you go. That's round 1, baby.
There we go. Okay.
GG's.
3. Dude, I was like, I keep moving my party around. I'm like, stop it.
No, you're good. Tom, I liked how Tatsugiri lasted longer than Doldango. Making me slow out here.
Yeah, it's the whole.
Oh, that did so much damage. Good Terra.
Wait, that's gonna mess me up. Okay, no, we're gonna do this one.
Oh,
Rigoraph, dude.
can't believe he lived that.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, no. It's just my sweet boy against the world. Good win.
Change it up a little bit. Chad, change it
Yeah,
up a little
he
bit.
did. He changed it up a little bit. Okay, game 3. Chad, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what to do here. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Torkoal Sceptile, and then I'm gonna bring Dusclops this time. And then Fergraph has been awesome. Weezing did okay in that last one, but I think I'm gonna bring Fergraph.
Okay. Okay. Oh, what? Well, okay. Whoops. That's all right.
We're gonna go to that. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's what it's worried about. I didn't think that would even.
Oh, that's such a good Draco Meteor.
Get Drought out of here.
I feel like I kind of screwed myself here. I accidentally... probably shouldn't have hazed there. Now that I think about that. I trapped him in it, but we'll see. We'll see what he does here. He has 5 seconds. Okay.
We're still been slower.
That worked out in my favor. Okay, there we go.
There it is.
GG's.
Yep.
Oh, man. GG's, B. There you go. That's best of 3.
Good game.
Tommy almost got banned in my chat.
You should ban him. I'm sick of that guy.